So, I've noticed that a lot of people were assuming some things about my Gacha Life series, Witch Academy. From boys are wizards, not witches, to girls are only witches. Ma'am, sir, or whatever, you're talking about my logic in my own fantasy world. Which means I'll be clearing up assumptions before it gets cuckoo, and also giving you some facts that you probably don't know about Witch Academy. Fact 1. Boys can be witches. Oh man, don't even get me started on how so many people said this. I don't know where they got this information from, but they can be correct in a different logic. Though wizards are actually unisex, they're different from witches. Let me try to explain this clearly. Wizards are while witches Yes, there are some wizardry elements in my story, but it mainly focuses on witchcraft and stuff. Also, boys can be witches and can be called witches. I call the dudes individually warlocks in my world, even though in reality it meant male witches who are evil. But warlocks can still be labeled good, so don't get your mind somewhere in the wrong. Just remember, my story focuses on witches who can use magic and craft. Fact 2. Witch Academy was not inspired by Harry Potter or Little Witch Academia. If you watched my Q&A video, there will be a whole explanation about this. Yet, some people even thought I copied Little Witch Academia, even though I have never watched the anime before. I didn't even know what it was while creating Witch Academy until everyone commented about it. And I don't have that much knowledge about Harry Potter, so yeah. But it's cool that people saw some similarities with both of the shows that matched Witch Academy. What a whole coincidence. Fact 3. Aurora equals my main OC. Before Witch Academy was a thing, I was bored in choir and wanted to create a different style of my OC. Aurora was also the name of my main? That's why it kind of looks similar. So basically, I just made another version of myself. Fact 4. Pupils have different meanings. Okay, so we're getting into the logical stuff of the Witch Academy world. I posted about their eyes and what they mean already, but I'll try to summarize it. So get yourselves buckled up because now you're in biology class. As you can see in this chart here, it is very self-explanatory. When witches get promoted to be an upper class, headmaster, mistress, emperor, empress, leader, etc., their pupils change to show that they are above all. Witches who have a mortal parent takes most of the mortal's pupils' shape and less of the witches, since mortals have a dominant recessive gene or eyes than witches, but they still are born with all the power from the witch's side. Then some of you will be asking, then how does Aurora have the half-mortal pupil when both of her parents are mortals? Aurora's dad has the half-mortal pupil since one of his parents were immortal. So basically she got her pupils from her dad. Yes, it is still possible for two witches' child to have a half-mortal pupil if one or both of the parents have it themselves. End of biology class. Oh my god, that was a lot of reading. Fact 5. There were more academies originally. There were about 30 witch academies before the tragedy happened. Now imagine how quick the mortals got to destroy each of them. Yeah, unbelievable. Fact 6. Don't underestimate mortals. Now, you might be thinking how mortals can be stronger than witches. Just put it this way, there are way more mortals than witches in this world. The mortals have equipments and weapons that can overcome magic if they're subtle enough. They also have techniques that witches are not fond of. Just because witches have magic doesn't automatically make them the strongest. Fact 7. Witches are careful. Witches try to keep the mortals alive while attacking them since they don't want to increase the unforgiven and the wrong idea of them being evil. I feel bad for the witches who wants to kill a mortal so badly. I mean, they can, but there has to be a good reason too. They can't just go off into a killing spree like the mortals do. Fact 8. Magic circles. You can tell that whenever a witch casts a magic circle, there are different colors. The colors depend on what spell they casted. For example, if the spell is neutral, it'll be gold. If it's a shadow type, it'll be purple, and it goes on. I'm not going down the list because there are too many examples. Fact 9. Witch Academy's plot is complicated. You literally need a high IQ to even know what's going on in Witch Academy. Like most Gacha Life series I've peeked through has almost the same storyline or elements. You can easily predict what will happen in them. Not saying they're bad or anything, it's just that some people get confused on what the heck is happening in my series because it's different from others. That's why. Always pay attention to every little detail and it'll make sense. Or else I'll have to turn it into one of those basic predictable series without an interesting storyline for you. I'm kidding. Fact 10. The world of Witch Academy. Here's the fun part. Now all of you can visualize how the world looks like. The planet is obviously called Earth, so that's not new. There are 5 continents called Leilula, Asamel, Alderan, Quainotha, and Klikato. The continent that series is currently taking place is in Alderan. What about the other continents? Now, that's where I'm saving that for the next seat. Never mind. Anyways, here's a map. So yeah, that's what you all should know. I'm sorry if my voice and pronunciation sound stupid. It's because I actually don't talk a lot and it feels weird that I am. You can already tell I'm reading from a script. Also, I apologize about uploading videos like every once or 3 months. It's because of how much time it takes to even create one whole episode, especially when I'm in a very stressful grade in school right now, which reduces my time to work on it. Anyways, I gotta go now. I'm recording this in 5 in the morning and I haven't slept yet, so keep dreaming and stay healthy, okay? Bye bye!